Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Well, I'm trying something new today. Well, it's not new, but I found this in my cupboard. I got this at Amish Country a while ago, and it's Fireside Cinnamon Chocolate Drops. It's a flavor enhancer. I'm sure I've used it, but I forgot about it. So it's sugar-free and fat-free. So I have about 5 or 6 drops in my coffee cup. And then I'm going to use this honey, cinnamon, and vanilla flavor. I like to play around with my coffee flavors, and now's a good time since I'm out of my chocolate caramel creamer. I'm really missing it, but might as well experiment with what I have and start using that up. This creamer is great in tea. I really like it in tea. Coffee, it's okay. But you guys know I like my chocolate creamer. So today it's supposed to be a high of 77, but we're supposed to be getting showers off and on. And as long as it's not a torrential downpour, that's good for my plants. But I would like to get some more tomatoes and maybe peppers in today. So maybe I'll do that in between the raindrops. I don't know, we'll see. The rain isn't supposed to come until a little later this afternoon and this evening. But around here, a lot of times when we have rain, it's, thunderstorms and, well, you know how it goes. All right, let's give this a try. It's nice when you get a nice gentle rain. Even if it's an all-day rain, that's fine. Sometimes it's nice. You can get nice and cozy inside and either read a book or start a project, whatever you prefer. So, okay, let's give this a little taste. Cheers. Needs more creamer. It's not sweet enough. Sometimes that's the problem with the creamers. They're not sweet enough. But these drops don't have sugar in them. And they're not sweet. So I'm just going to keep fooling around until I like it. Let me try it again. Well, that's better, but I'm still not feeling it. All right, let's add something else. This is like cooking. Chocolate Torani. I'll give that a try. I'm not going to do the raspberry today. I'm on a coffee adventure. Like I said, this creamer is good in tea, but it doesn't blow my skirt up when it comes to coffee. Yes, that's better. That's what it needed. Okay, that will do. So I'm going to drink this delicious cup of coffee. And I will meet you at the budget book. That's starting to make me cry. I knew May was going to be like this, I mean, when you're a gardener, you have to garden. You can't do everything on the cheap, although I try doing everything on the cheap. There's certain things that you just have to have. And I usually don't buy my flowers at a nursery, and even Home Depot and Lowe's is ridiculous. I told you the other day I went to Lowe's to see if they had any half-dead plants that I could nurse back to health, and they wanted half price for them, and they were terrible. They were just terrible. So anyway, I'm not playing that game. Next year, I have to figure out what I'm doing with my flowers. Mark's still has a decent price on flowers. They're not over the top, and they actually get their flowers from a nursery because they're still labeled. I think they get them from Maria Gardens, and that's a regular nursery around here. So why go there and pay full price when you can get the same flowers at Mark's? And they're in good shape. They're not half dead. I think they just have an overstock, and Mark's buys them all up, and there you go. So I'll continue to buy flowers at Mark's, but some flowers I'm going to try and maybe do myself, and maybe I'll do more perennials even in the containers. The problem with perennials is they usually bloom once and then they're done. They don't have the continuous bloom like the annuals do, and that's what I like. Well, we'll figure it out, and let me know what you guys plant, and are there some perennials that you like that you think bloom a long time? Let us know in the comments below, because we all want to learn. All right, I will meet you at the budget book. Okay, back at the budget book. Yesterday, I get another X because I did spend money. I spent $50-some on getting Lizzie groomed, and I also bought the rest of my flowers. So now I have to get them all planted. And today I'm going to spend money too because I have to get Bandit groomed, and hopefully that's it for today. And then tomorrow, the plan is to go to Amish country with my daughter, and I'm sure I'll buy some things down there, but it is supposed to rain, so I don't know. That might fall by the wayside. So we're going to have a girls' day. My granddaughter and my daughter and I, we're going to go and have a nice lunch and see what there is to see down there. I like going to Amish country once a year, sometimes twice a year. I like to go in the fall and look at the leaves. So it's always a fun time. There's a winery down there. It's Breitenbach, and they have really, really good wines. Tom and I used to go down there every year and pick up some wine, and it was really delicious. I think I still have a couple bottles of it. Now, I can buy it up here, but of course it's limited, and it's more expensive if I buy it here. So anyway, yep, some things, you sort of have a tradition with. And that was always something that we did. But anyway, upward and onward. I'm not liking all these red X's, folks, but I knew it was going to happen in May. Maybe by the end of May, I'll get more green check marks. And then, of course, next month is a whole new month where I'll do my best to stay with the green check marks. So far, the best month I had was April, and as far as spending money, I only spent money 8 days. But I am trying to keep it to what I actually need. Of course, I don't need flowers, but maybe I do. Maybe I need flowers for mental health. Well, anyway, that's my budget book for today, and I'll be back a little later. Oh, well, today has been a glorious day. I have so many big bumblebees flying around over there. I don't know what's attracting them. They're all over the place. And these two guys keep trying to catch them. So today out here, I prepared some more pots. I moved some pots around. I cleaned up a little bit. I set up all these chairs. They were still covered up from the winter season. Bandit, that bumblebee's gonna sting you. So that's what I did today, and I just took my time, sat down and analyzed what I want to do with the garden, set up my seating areas. Now over here, I have to get some more of these cement blocks because of these chairs. They're kind of heavy chairs, so I have to extend my patio out a little bit because these are only rubber. So I'm going to have Home Depot deliver. Oh, brother. I'm going to have Home Depot deliver like 15 of them, and also get some pea gravel to put in between. Puppies, they're going to bite you. So I want to get some pea gravel delivered too. That way I don't have to haul it. The pea gravel will go in between. So I got these chairs out. And the reason I like these chairs is because they recline. So I'll get myself a little stool for my feet. And then over here I changed out the chairs. Bandit. So he got his hair cut. Doesn't he look handsome? So that's what I did today. I trimmed up some bushes and trees. And I think it's starting to come together. I added a couple more trellises to the side of this because I have 3 tomato plants in here. And that way they can get nice and bushy and not fall over. Yeah, there's bees everywhere. They're the big bumblebees. So I don't see them lighting on anything. So anyway, that was my day today. And then of course I took my little buddy to get his haircut. This is still all looking okay. There's a couple of sad looking flowers. You know, when you transplant these flowers, not all of them make it. But this is starting to perk up. My spinach and my perpetual spinach. So that's good. So all right. I'm going to go make myself something to drink and just relax because I can. All right, well, when I was on my way back from picking up Bandit, I was kind of overcome with this wonderful feeling of freedom. And it's a feeling that I haven't had really most of my life, but my grandkids are gone, not gone, but grown, not totally grown, but they don't need me to babysit them anymore, so I'm not on call for that. I don't have a partner that I have to consult whenever I'm doing something. You know, what do you want to do today? Where do you want to go? I don't have to worry about entertaining anybody. It's just me and the dogs, and it's wonderful. I know some people, when they find themselves alone, get melancholy and depressed, but I think it's all in your perspective and how you look at things. You know, I mean, it's just such a wonderful feeling to have all this freedom to do whatever you want, and you don't have to ask permission. You don't have a judgy person looking at you funny even if they don't say anything. You know, that judgy look that I'm all so familiar with. I don't have that anymore, and it's just great. I'm so enjoying my senior years that it's, you know, other than the physical problems and aches and pains, but you know, We really all get to that point, most of us anyway. So if you find yourself alone, now I understand that, if you've had a partner for years and years and something happens to that partner, that can be devastating and that can be terribly lonely and terribly you miss that person. I get that. But, I didn't go that route. In my life went a different way. Not that I haven't had relationships that ended. I did. Some made me sad, but for the most part, when they ended, it was because they needed to end. And it was like, it had reached the end of its road. Let me put it that way. So sometimes when you're in that type of a situation, it's almost a relief to let it go. But there's still hope, even if you have lost your partner. There's still hope that you can have a wonderful, exciting life. You may not be doing the same things that you did together, but you can explore your options and see what other things you can do, things that maybe you haven't done your whole life because you were doing other things with someone else, but something that you always wanted to do, whether that's travel or pursue a hobby, whether it's gardening or painting, or even just relaxing and not having the judgment of you're lazy. You should be doing something. You should be productive. So I know one person, he always said, it's a good day if you have fun, make money, and then there was a third thing. I can't even remember what that was because I thought, oh, that's just ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with having a day where you don't do anything. And it doesn't even have to be fun. It can just be relaxing. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. And don't lose hope. If you find yourself alone, explore some different options, make some new friends, spend some time alone. Really explore you. Explore what it is that you like, because sometimes we lose ourselves if we're in a long-term relationship. We kind of, turn ourselves into something that is compatible with two people. And that may not always be the case, if you're just solo. So, all right, my friends, I'm done for the day. I'm tired, but it's a good tired. It's a good relaxing tired, and I had such a nice time working in my garden today. There wasn't any stress. It wasn't any, none of that. It was just very relaxing. I went from one thing to the next thing, and it wasn't even, well, you should finish this, or, don't start that because you want to, finish what you're doing. It wasn't even like that. It was just I meandered from one thing to the other. When I saw something that I thought I would like to pursue or do, I did it. When I got tired of doing it, I did something else. Or I went and sat down and just listened to nature, to the birds, to all the sounds around me, looked at all the green grass, the beautiful flowers, just really, really got into all the beautiful blessings that God has provided for me. So, okay, my friends, I'm going to make some dinner. I think I'm going to have an Impossible Burger and I have some rye bread that I need to finish up. I have cheese. I have an onion that's getting kind of sprouty. So I'm just going to make myself a patty melt. I love patty melts. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Please be good to yourself. Be good to others. That too. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.